Oh my god, they say there's no birds in America because all these people living in the tents caught them and ate them. What? They say the Red Cross getting the materials from North Korea and helping out Americans. Oh my god, they are shameless, guys.
These people lie huddled together with their dead friends in blue body bags, drinking coffee cups full of local snow.
Countries in Europe, so they are basically saying the European countries are like a colony of America. I mean, like, guys, in this homeless shelter, these people got the bed. By the way, I never had a bed in my life. I was sleeping on the hard floor without a mattress, on the rock basically all my life. Hi guys, welcome to my channel. So today in this video, I actually have something very special. Through my Google search, I found a gold. I found a video that North Korea chose to eat not the normal citizens, the ones in Pyongyang, the elites or the CIA of North Korea, to educate them why the socialism is better, why America is worse. So I found that video and actually, it's really my honest, I haven't watched it because I thought it would be better to just watch it with you guys for the first time. So this is a propaganda video that North Korean regime shows to its people. And I have no clue what they're going to say about America. So let's go, guys.
How Americans live today.
So the title is like, it says how Americans live today, but literally it means more how the reality of capitalism in America is getting worse by the day. That's what I just read in the caption, North Korean caption.
Dramatic music. This is how Americans live today, drinking coffee made from snow and living.
Drinking coffee made of snow, guys. Oh my god, that's what we do in North Korea. We don't have a fresh water comes into the home, so we would rather when it's raining, we put our buckets near the roof, or we actually literally bring the snow into a bucket and make them like boil them. And that's how we drink our water. So that's what they're saying. Americans are drinking coffee with the snow.
Living in tents and buying guns to kill each other, especially children. Some people complain about the guns. Living on the streets of modern day America.
So it talks about, it says like America, but in the letter it says like Western countries, like I think they are meant the Western democracy countries. There are so many people are homeless, like the footage you guys are seeing.
These trees are full of snow. You'll see that there are no birds. They've been eaten by the people who live in these tents and corridors. This man awaits heroin.
Oh my god, they say there's no birds in America because all these people living in the tents caught them and ate them. Oh my god. They literally talking about what is happening in North Korea. There are really no birds because we catch them and we eat them because that's the only way we can get a protein. There are no mice or like rats because people try to find them and catch them. So I think their tactic is really, explaining what is happening inside North Korea and telling us like that's how Americans live too. So don't feel bad about how you're living in this country.
Man awaits heroin. Their houses blow down.
I mean, he just like gave the footage of the like heroin, someone got addicted to drug, but in North Korea, guys, like the regime makes drugs, like everyone right now are drug addicts in North Korea. So it is again talking about their life.
Down very easily. And they have to live in tents like these.
태풍이 지나간 미국 동북부의 많은 도시들에서
This man
파괴된
will
집이
show us his
없어지기를
tent
바라는
with
사람들이
pride.
천막에서 추위에 떨고 있습니다.
He points to his items, but the camera notices his roof has fallen down. This is common in modern day America.
Oh my god, this is common in modern day America. Wow, I don't even know. I'm sure they went somewhere, although generally they got this footage where after a hurricane passed and they had to set up the tent for the emergency use. But I think that's what they're like manipulating things. So the thing about North Korea propaganda is that sometimes they make up completely nonsense that never happened, but sometimes like this, something remotely close happened, and then they twist it and talk about it as if some like a truth that's serving their own narrative.
The American Red Cross supplies curtains and walls from material from North Korea.
What they say? The Red Cross getting the materials from North Korea and helping out Americans. Oh my god, they are shameless, guys. These guys are liars, but so shameless. How they can make up something so out of nowhere? This is unbelievable.
Again, there are no birds in the trees apart from these, which will be eaten on Tuesday.
Oh my god, that is so embarrassing. I mean, they think literally America is like North Korea, where people and kids are trying their best to catch the birds or even bugs. And it keeps saying America is like the same.
They are yummy. You can also eat the snow, of which there is plenty in the United States. These people lie huddled together with their dead friends in blue body bags, drinking coffee cups full of local snow.
Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. So this is talking about a man who's dead, man like in that blue bag, and it's very common in North Korea. Literally, like wherever we sit, there are so many dead bodies, and you know, like I did not know until I came to America. Seeing dead body was something unusual. I thought that was like a routine that everyone had to go through when I was living there. But they keep saying that is what America is, and who the heck knows like that blue bag had contained a human body, and it says like coffees with a full of snow. I mean, if I would be able to see that kind of cup in North Korea as a young girl, that is a luxury that I couldn't even imagine. That I see like the cup they can use like one time throw away. There's nothing like that exists in North Korea. So I mean, that homeless person was doing so much worse than like I was being there as a non-homeless person.
They are very good friends. They are together in adversity.
So it didn't translate it quite, but it just said there are 1.5 million children also homeless like this in America.
In other parts of America, often disguised as foreign countries in Europe, people live the same.
Often like disguised countries in Europe, so they are basically saying the European countries are like a colony of America. So disguised as the European countries, but basically it is a part of America. So they like tie like the UK, France, Germany, like Northern Europe, all of it to America. That's how they're like viewing the Western other democratic like European countries.
Same terrible life. This man, a former Republican candidate for Oregon, is now having to get coffee made of snow from these trucks.
I can't get over how much they're emphasizing the bird, the missing bird, and the snow. So they kept have to like empathizing that North Koreans like us, we don't have running water, so they don't want to say like Americans have, like, look at that, like warm water. It's hard to see those hot water in North Korea because we don't have a lot of fuel to make anything hot during the winter. And he keeps saying like coffee made out of snow, and I don't even know what coffee was back in North Korea. So the fact that Americans can drink something like coffee is unbelievable.
Many Americans have to live like this daily and are entitled to 1 cup most days. The weather is freezing, but the hot snow tastes nice. That man's taking the blankets while they're looking. They are very grateful to their government for these handouts.
Yeonmi. 약 300명의 사람들이 추위와 굶주림, 그로 인한 각종 질병으로 목숨을 잃는다.
They enjoy it immensely.
마자리에서도 지복.
The funny thing I'm just noticing is that these should be the most starving, most suffer, like miserable people, right? The most poor people. But they're so huge, guys. I mean, there's nothing wrong being like, you know, big. There's nothing wrong with it. But these people are the biggest people I've ever seen. If I were in North Korea, it'd be so hard to people like that size in the country. Like nobody's literally that big. So how in the country, if there's all they eating is the bird and snow with coffee, can be that big? It's just unthinkable.
Meantime, in the major offices, factories and railway stations, people sit around under expensive adverts for Dell computers.
But I just noticed, did you see how many light bulbs in the ceiling, guys? That's like, even the homeless get to see that bright electricity light. That is a luxury that in North Korea you can't even dream of. And that's what I keep saying, like, even though North Korean propaganda thinks this footage gonna make North Koreans to believe in socialism and hate capitalism and adore like Kim's, but like I met the North Korean defectors who were like high officials who had to watch this to be brainwashed that, you know, the shoes that homeless was wearing he thought was better than mine, that I never seen anything like that. So they will keep thinking like, oh my god, even the homeless are better than us. So North Korea, almost their propaganda is backfiring to the people.
Drinking snow from plastic cups. People pass by, not caring, for they are all in the same situation. These telephones no longer work. There is no one to call.
These telephones no longer work. That's exactly North Korea. There are some like telephone booths in Pyongyang and they don't work. It's just for like showing, that saying like we have telephones in North Korea. So they keep saying that's the same in America. The telephones is like for just pretending. It doesn't really actually work.
Some lucky people are allowed beds and floors indoors like this. This is how they live in modern-day America, huddled together, the poor, the cold, the lonely, and the homosexual.
I mean, like, guys, in this homeless shelter, these people got the bed. By the way, I never had a bed in my life. I was sleeping on the hard floor without a mattress, on the rock basically all my life. And these people have like how many light bulbs in their ceiling, guys? Jesus, like if this is like how at least in Northern people, like the normal people had this kind of lifestyle, I keep saying I never would have escaped. Seriously.
The North Korean camera crew awoke this guy who was very cold and gave him some North Korean coffee and a blanket. Meantime, these people
North Korean coffee! Where do they make North Korean coffee? I never even heard such a thing. They keep saying like North Korea came to America and helping Americans because they were suffering from the corrupt capitalism.
Meantime, these people queued up for handouts from the Democratic People's Republic of Korea and were each given a cake.
Well, I mean, I would really love to know what you guys think about this video. I mean, it's my first time watching it too. I wasn't that privileged to get to see this when I was back in North Korea. This is like only the people who are in Pyongyang and the high officials and working intelligence get to watch and be brainwashed to believe that the socialist paradise of North Korea is the best country in the world, and how lucky we are North Koreans living under the leadership of Kim's being the socialism. It just, in a way, it's kind of embarrassing because they are describing everything that was bad in this video about capitalism in America was exactly what was happening in North Korea. And the worst thing is that there's no such a thing, guys, called handouts. No. I only heard that like being a volunteering to something or giving a handouts, or actually I heard that in capitalism. You think like a handout something that what socialist countries always do, but like they never. There's no concept of volunteering in North Korea, or like giving something free to help others. America was by far the most generous country I've ever been to, and the North Korean the regime, of course it's lying, but if they were giving it to Americans that didn't give it to his people, what an assholes, right? But obviously I'm sure it's not what they did. Like they took a lot of footages that like Red Cross took or something, went after some disaster, went some villages where people lost with the drug, and they took that footage and North Korea were translating it to their own sake and keep saying like North Korea were helping these people and they were very envious of us. And the North Korea made this song called like Nothing to Envy to North Koreans to sing, and saying almost in this narrative saying how we have nothing to envy in this world because we are living in the best country called socialist paradise, North Korea. Anyway, I cannot wait to hear your thoughts on this, and I just hope you enjoyed it and also learned the reality that North Korean people are facing, that how we literally kill the birds to eat, how we literally melting the snow to drink. And this is actual daily life for North Koreans, guys. Thank you for your support, and if you really support what I do, please become my Patreon, and I look forward to seeing you guys all next time. Bye guys.